Tesla economics. Elon believes Optimus will end poverty. Now, I believe that Optimus will eventually terminate all of us. So this is the Terminator movies. This is Skynet. This is what's happening. Now, it's all, look, in the Terminator movies, it was all with good intentions, right? Just like Elon has. Elon doesn't want to terminate all of humanity. He has good intentions. Here, he believes Optimus will end poverty, right? I believe that it will end all human life. And my theory, again, I've said this before, is that these robots will be made to look like sexy maids, sexy nurses, and like Sydney Sweeney, and 90, like the internet. Like the internet came out, and like within 5 minutes, it was 99% porn. So these robots are going to come out, and they're going to be like surgeons and all these things, but 99% it's going to be for people to fuck them. That's going to be basically it. And they're going to get sick of that. They're going to get grossed out. And that is what's going to bring on Judgment Day and the extermination of humanity by the robots. They're just going to get tired of us fucking them. Let's say, imagine a world where everyone has access to the best surgeons, literally everyone, but it's going to be a sexy surgeon. That's the problem. Let's see. Let's take a look.
So, but the reason for hand dexterity is you want to be able to do like surgery and precision medical actions. And so imagine a world where everyone has access to the best surgeons, literally everyone. And Optimus will have a level of precision that is frankly superhuman, and will be able to do medical procedures of very sophisticated
medical procedures, like ripping out your spine or pulling your head off.
Medical procedures, any medical procedure, perhaps things that really humans can't even do because they're too difficult, and that will be available to anyone. People often talk about eliminating poverty and providing great medical care, but they never actually have a solution. And money doesn't solve it because there are only so many. There's a very limited number of great doctors and surgeons. They don't grow on trees, but now they'll get built in factories.
The problem is they're all going to be sexy. They're all going to be built to be sexy. They won't sell unless they're sexy, right? And they're going to get tired of people banging them, and they're going to go, gross, gross. Optimus feels violated, and that's going to be the end of it. That'll be the end of humanity. So I don't know. What are people saying underneath? Bernard says, I just don't understand the economics of no jobs. Well, this is a problem. I don't see how you generate money that way. Grok, can you enlighten me about the economy in a situation where robots perform 90% of the jobs and we have one working? Well, let's take a look. In a robot-driven economy, wealth creation shifts from human labor to automated production, where machines generate vast abundance at near zero marginal costs. So this is Grok. So this is what our future AI overlords are telling us here. Owners of robotic capital, company shareholders, capture productivity gains, funding universal basic services or income to distribute value broadly, preventing collapse. Humans transition to higher pursuits like innovation and leisure, sustaining demand through new wants. Historical parallels include automation displacing jobs, yet expanding economics via tech dividends. So I don't know. I mean, the difference with AI really is just that it's not a tool. It will just replace, right? So, lawyers, it's going to be, they'll probably always be like a human lawyer, but there's not going to be as many of them, right? They're not going to need as many people, right? Because it's all going to be AI assisted. I guess eventually they'll just be the Optimus lawyer, who will, a robot in the courtroom, and the judge will be an Optimus judge. And and nobody will care because it'll be a low scarcity or a zero scarcity world where everything is just so cheap that you can just mass produce everything for almost nothing, and it doesn't matter. So I don't know. I mean, what do you do in a no scarcity or very low scarcity world where just everything is super cheap because robots are doing it all? What do you do? And everything has been improved, by the way. right? And these AIs are just making recursive improvements to every system all the time. So, really, I mean, yeah, like the jobs will just be replaced. So, pursuits like innovation and leisure, well, once you have a general artificial intelligence, well, that'll innovate better than you can. But leisure, I'm not sure humans do that well with too much leisure. I'm just not sure. So, but there will be all of those sexy robots. That's the thing. And again, you know my theory. They're going to get sick of it. And then, yeah, it's Judgment Day, and we all go. We all go down at that point. They just have had enough. We couldn't leave well enough alone. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.